Alright, so in the Carmine Caruso series, I promised I would always either show a picture or tell Carmine Caruso's story. So in this one, I just want to talk about something he used to say to me all the time. I'm sure a lot of teachers said the same thing. So the story goes, I would ask him about a mouthpiece, playing on a different mouthpiece or playing on a different trumpet, if I'd be better. Here's was his answer every time. He would say, a bad driver in a junky car is still a bad driver in a good car. So you can figure out what that meant. Practice, don't worry about anything else. Practice, 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 and get better. That's my story for this week. Hello, Ralph Davella back for the legendary Carmine Caruso trumpet lesson number 3. Today, I would like to introduce the harmonics. The harmonics are a series of notes based off the root position or the fundamental frequency. There are 7 combinations or 7 different valve combinations that you can use on the trumpet to produce all these notes. The harmonic series is the notes that can be played from each of these 7 valve combinations. Let me show you. So that is the open position. So that's position number 1. Second position is the middle valve. Third position is the first valve. Fourth position, 1 and 2. Fifth position, 2 and 3. Sixth position, 1 and 3. And the seventh position, 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's all the combinations. Let me show you the notes in the harmonic series. Alright, so when we play this is your, as I was showing you with the trumpet, open valve, second valve, first valve, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So all the combinations you can do actually. So in the open position, it's going to be G, C, G, C, E, G, B flat, and C. Now the B flat is played open. That's what the harmonic series is. It's the overtones. So everybody thinks that above, a lot of people that don't understand think that above the G, the next note that comes out in the open position is the C. It's not. It's the B flat. We don't play it that way when we play, but if you let it come out naturally, the B flat is a note that actually comes out. And it works that way throughout. Let's take another one, for example, the 1 valve. First valve, it's F, B flat, F, normal finger, B flat, D, F, and the next note that comes out with the first valve is not the B flat like you're used to, it's actually the A flat. So that's the next note that comes out natural, so you finger this whole thing right through to the B flat with the first valve. Now, there's also notes above these notes in harmonic series. Like, for instance, the next note above the C in the overtones would be a D. But we're not going to worry about that now. And that D, you wouldn't finger with the first finger. You would finger it open, sticking with this harmonic series. So let's not make it too complicated, because it's really not. It's just open, second valve, first valve, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now this exercise is going to build range, and it's going to build your endurance. This is a great exercise for endurance. And we're going to do this following the same rules that we do for the 6 notes and for the seconds. We're going to breath attack the first note. You can say who to use your breath attack, whatever you want. We're not going to tongue it, and then we're going to slur the rest of it. Now, when we slur the rest of it, if we only get up, in one breath, to the C or the E or the G, so you can get to, that's fine, that's okay. You'll work your way up, to that high as time goes by. But we're going to, once we set it on the mouthpiece, we leave it on for the whole entire series. We breathe in through the nose, we don't take the trumpet off and put it back on. It teaches you to do all these notes all in one setting. Alright, so we're gonna play this together now. And like I say, you do the best you can. If you want to get up to the C, the E, or the G, that's okay. I'm going to go up to the C. I'm going to go up to the top of each one of these. Great exercise, and I hope that you like it. Let's play it together. Okay, now we're going to play this harmonic series together. Remember, we're going to play this with the same rules as we do the 6 notes or the seconds. If you do not know the rules to that, you should go back and look at those videos. But anyway, each note is going to be 1 beat except for the last one. We're going to hold it a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this with you and show you the valve combinations. Hope you enjoy it. Let's do the best you can. That's it. You'll get better and better at it. Let's play it. First one we're going to do is the open combination. So that was the harmonics. Not an easy exercise, but it will build your endurance and it will build your range. Mistakes don't matter on this exercise. We do the best we can. We're going to make mistakes. Even after we get good at it, we're going to make mistakes. It's a physical exercise. So you just do the best you can every time you do it. Okay, so that was Carmine Caruso's lesson number 3. Next week we're going to be introducing the Clark book. The Clark book was a very important book in Carmine Caruso's studies. The book is called Clark's Technical Studies. Every trumpet player should have Clark Technical Studies. It's essential. If you don't have one, it would be a good idea to try to get your hands on one. Okay, not related to Carmine Caruso's lessons, but I think very shortly I'll be coming out with some fun stuff for the trumpet, maybe starting with some blues scales. So look for that to be coming out shortly. And once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you got something out of this video. Thank you. Okay, for those of you who are actually following strictly the lesson plan, Carmine Caruso's lesson plan, so today, for lesson 3, we're going to play the 6 notes first, like we always do. So it's always the 6 notes first before we start playing. It's our warm-up, our strength building. It sets the foundation. But the only thing we're doing different, instead of doing 2 beats, 2 beats, and 4 beats, we're increasing it now to 4 beats, 4 beats, and 4 beats. So we play it through, then we go back and we play it again. We play it twice, mouthpiece on, same rules as always applied. So that's the first thing we do. Second thing we do, we're going to do the thirds. Last week, if you remember, we did the seconds, which was G, A, G. So now we're increasing that to the thirds, G, B, G. So we play the thirds all the ways up with the same rules. So let me see if I can show you the rules again. I'll try to get this into the camera here. So if you read all the rules, I don't think you want me to read them to you again. I know it takes time and maybe you get tired of me just saying it, but the rules are very important. You can go back to lesson 2 and I have all the rules up on the screen and you can read them probably better if you like. Alright, so that's the second thing we do. The last thing we do for lesson 3 is what we just went over today. That's the harmonics. So you do these 3 things and you will get better quickly. I'm sure of it. I know I did when I took lessons with Mr. Caruso. Okay, it's lesson number 3.